Hello everyone, this is Crystal for Your Magic. Sorry for my absence, I apologize, but I don't regret it. I needed that rest. So, this is another podcast episode. Stay tuned. The energies have been crazy. You got the sun solar flaring us to death. You have the planets squaring and opposing us. We are in the age of Aquarius. Pluto is transforming some things. You're wondering why the planet's going crazy? It's because Christ consciousness is here, ladies and gentlemen. My beautiful starseeds. Humans are waking up from their slumber. They're waking up from the BS. They're waking up from the programming. The overseers are kind of in a tizzy. They're just like, okay, we need more wars and more bull crap. We gotta keep these humans, upset. Horrific things are happening. Do you think any of these people who push this religion on you, especially from that state that's doing the war stuff right now, do you really believe they believe in that? No, they do not. The Rothschilds don't believe in that stuff, honey. They know the truth, and they are using religion to deceive humanity, to keep them enslaved. Man, to be a Rothschild, like how you get that gig? Like, well, who's their higher self? And don't say the devil, because again, you gotta go past the Bible, guys. You gotta read past it. You gotta keep saying this. Research the Council of Nicaea, please. Just research King James. Research what happened and how the Bible was made. It's the oldest book. No, it's not. Hindu has plenty of... Hindu's the oldest religion, by the way. Sumerians were the ones that... you know what? Just do your own stuff. I'm not going to spoon feed you. All I do is drop the seeds, and then you go do it yourself, because that's what happened to me. Like, someone dropped some seeds in my head, and I went... And I just kept reading. And then the more in tune you get with your oversoul, your essence, your supreme consciousness, source creator, oh yeah, just listen. You'll feel it. Like lately, I have hated my room. I've hated it. Like, I've been so miserable because New York has tiny, tiny, tiny apartments, and it's not much you can do. Can't move a lot around because there's no room. Spirit's been on me like, you need to switch it up. And I'm like, how? Like, I can't. There's nowhere to move it. And then I moved it around today, and it just feels... Yeah, I'm still in the same area here, but like my bed and stuff, I moved everything around in different areas, and I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, anyway, let's go back. All right. So I pulled some soul truth awareness collectively so we could see what the hell is going on, okay? So am I communicating my needs is what came out. This one fell out, and then the one that's on the top was this one. Your needs matter. I need you to pull out your journal or a piece of paper, save this recording. I want to write this stuff down. I want to answer these questions, okay? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? It's never true. Today's soul action. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting, and with whom? That's pretty deep. What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? We have been told not to communicate our needs because we're told it's selfish. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love yourself first so you can properly love people correctly. That's why no one's loving anyone correctly, and everything's toxic and everything is needy and codependent and jealous and shitty. If you are fully... And this is what I'm dealing with right now. I have someone in my life. I'm 48, by the way. I have someone in my life that wants me to be the other woman. At 48, you got me almost cut. This is my 48th trip around the sun. I have experienced so much negativity when it comes to relationships that I've chosen to be single because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I can do bad by myself. So yeah, for all these little toxic kings out here, these little toxic short kings out here that are like, that's why you by yourself. That's why you ain't never gonna have a husband. Bitch, I've had 2 husbands. What the fuck are you talking about? It's not hard to get a husband, ladies. It's really fucking not. Once a man realizes that you know your worth, they'll marry you because they don't want to lose you. And they know you're wifey material. They know you'll stick around. They know you're in it for sickness and in health and da-da-da. And you're asking, well, what happened with your 2 marriages? Shit that was out of my control. It was completely out of my control. Trust me when I say I fought really hard for these relationships. I fought super hard. You can ask both my ex-husbands. They will tell you that I loved them with well, maybe one of them won't, but the other one will. Loved them with every fiber of my freaking being. And that's where I fucked up. Truth be told. Because when you don't have enough self-worth and you're so codependent on another individual that the sun rises and sets with these motherfuckers, they see that. And it's viewed as weakness and pathetic. And they call you a simp, or she's whipped, or she's thirsty. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's men that saying they're alpha, but they're literally acting like females. They call us emotional, but who's causing all the wars right now? Who punches, holes in walls and stuff? Who beats the shit out of women just because, they didn't get their way? But we're the emotional ones because we cry, because we have empathy, because we are receptive, because we care. Not all women. I know some are cunts. I get it. I know. I know a few myself. I know a few of them. With that being said, communicate your needs. Be good to yourself. Love yourself. Support yourself. Learn to be alone. It's okay to be alone. It's not bad. I'm so alone. I'm hermiting a little too hard where I got to get out more. I got out the other day. Enjoyed myself. Even put it on Facebook Live. I had fun the other day. Was that Friday? Yeah, Friday. I had a lot of fun. But with that being said, I am a hermit and I want to hide. And this is hard for me. So this is me communicating my needs to you. I try to be as authentic and real as I possibly can. I try to be as much as an asshole in here. So if you do meet me in public, you're like, wow, Crystal really is that bitch. Yeah, I'm that person. Like, I am shenanigans all the time. But I do have a resting bitch face. Like, let me show you my regular face. So that's just me being alive. Okay, here it is. I'm not forcing it. It's just no smile. That's my face. So I have a natural frown. I'm looking at it. So I don't want to smile all the damn time. I'm not going to do that. So if I'm irritated when I'm out in public because of whatever reason, yeah, it looks meaner. So I look unapproachable. So my sister was like, yeah, Crystal, you have a platform where you have followers. So you are on the clock all the time, especially out in public. So in your house, you can be off the clock. But out of the house, you are on the clock, bitch. If I look unapproachable and mean, and then one of my followers and subscribers see me, they're like, God, Crystal's evil. They may not want to talk to me. That would suck. Yeah, I'm trying my best to flow and to go with the cocooning, because that's what I'm in right now. And I look forward to coming out of this transformation. I'm kind of scared because I've transformed a lot. I have changed so much over the years with my personality and my traits and how I think and what I believe in. And it's just been nonstop. And I'm excited about it, but I'm scared. Have you ever seen your future self? Have you ever just had an astral projection or remote viewing of you being the greatest later on in life? Well, that's happened to me like 3 times. Once when I was little, And then a couple times throughout the years, like a couple years ago, I was really, even my youngest son saw me in the future. He said I was mean. I saw myself, and I did look mean, again, because of my face. And I was surrounded by these people, and I'm like, I pay you to do this, and now I have to do it. Like, this is what I'm paying you for. So it wasn't that I was being mean to these people. It's just that they dropped the ball. They're like, oh, we're sorry, ma'am. We're so sorry. Da, da, da. And when I'm standing there as myself, watching me, I had the suit, just a bad bitch, period. And I was like, how did I get here? And I got intimidated, and I came out of it. And that vision has been in the back of my head. And I'm just like, how do I get there? To where you get in your head and you try to control the narrative, and then you just stop. And that's what I did. I just stopped. So, because, if you can't control it, then what are we fucking doing? All right. So, yeah, I get it. If you have seen your future self and you're not there yet and you don't see how it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You're on replay. Okay, this is just an illusion. You are your higher self, and this is all a dream in Source's mind. Okay? But with that being said, you've got to trust the process, and you've got to know that this is your life. And not only are you going to flow with all the changes that, your higher self, the universe is doing for you, but you're also not going to be a simp and a victim. And you're going to program this life now that you know the truth. So now when I do affirmations, it's more than just feeling for me now. The feeling, the knowing, like it is, you've got to know it like you know your next breath is coming. It's got to be that much of a fact when you do these affirmations. And then you got to know you're the programmer of your life. And it is up to you to create the reality you desire. So the matrix doesn't do it for you, or your parents, or your grandparents, or your pastor, your teachers, your professor, your boss, your friends, your so-called friends. They will create your reality for you, because all it takes is a thought and an intention. When people wear the evil eye and stuff like that, you say, oh, it's just jewelry, but you do have haters, sweetheart. And I have to remind myself that I also have haters. I have people who follow me on purpose just to watch me and then to send evil upon me. And then they wonder why their lives go to hell. Because, honey, I'm Source having a human experience. I mean, I love Callie and everything. Let's go past Callie. I'm Source having a human experience. This is why I'm so connected to Kali Ma. I see you as me. So if you're attacking me, who are you attacking? Yourself. And I can set the intention to where any attacks coming to me are automatically blocked and sent back to the sender, to where it attaches to them until they learn their karmic lesson. That's what I used to do. I still do it from time to time. But what Spirit told me to say today, and this was cool. This is a good one. So this is a download I got. Say this when you wake up in the morning, and say this before you go to sleep at night. Or randomly throughout the day if you get a ick, you get a feeling in your spirit. You say this: any and all evil, curses, hexes, vexes, spells, ill wishes, ill thoughts sent my way are now transmuted into love, blessings, abundance, healing, good health, prosperity. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And so it is. And so it will be done. And you just set that intention. And every time someone sends an evil spirit to you, that spirit is, as soon as it comes to your aura, that energy is automatically transmuted. Your higher self will talk to that spirit and say, you're mommy's now, or you're daddy's now. You belong to me. And you take that energy from them. And now that energy becomes one of your protection spirits. Y'all think I'm fucking playing. I'm not. I'm not. I've seen my ops go down, and it's tragic. Fucking tragic. To the point where I feel bad, you know? But that is the path they chose. They chose to come on Earth and be absolute bastards. So, karma is a real thing. Dharma is a real thing. The universal law does exist. It's a law. So you can't escape it. You can't. And that's why, like, I see people like Bill Gates and all them, they don't think the rule of karma applies to them. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't think the rule of karma applies to him. The Rothschilds and everybody in fucking Congress don't think that rule applies to them, but it does. It does. Just because you woke up before everyone else and you found out the freaking truth, and then you started treating the humans like they used to do back in the day, like experiments and slaves, and just here for your freaking entertainment and enjoyment, to be used, capitalizing off of us. That's capitalism, by the way. We're more communistic than you think. I mean, if you think about how we can't even say certain things, you can't do anything. You had Obama sign that NDA act to where they can lock you up for nothing and with no jury. And you wonder why there's so many people leaving. Like, just fleeing. You got people fleeing here, and then you got Americans fleeing the fuck out of here. Like, what does that tell you? We have no root or no foundation. There's nowhere we feel safe right now. Humans. I'm not even talking about America. I'm not doing this border shit. I'm not doing this nationalist shit. I'm about humanity, Earth. Because we have other humans, not the devil. You have humans. You have leaders. You have presidents. You have dictators telling us this is how the fuck it's going to be, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's where we're at right now. So yeah, the energy is pretty heavy. But as a starseed, as a god having a human experience, as an alien yourself, yes, we have empathy, and I'm absolutely angry about the situation, like Yellowstone angry. That's how, and if anybody knows me, you know when I say Yellowstone, that's when I'm just done with humanity. I'm just like, okay, Gaia, the parasites have done enough. So yeah, I get a little angry because there's so much murder and suffering and homelessness. You got our governments and putting drugs out on the street and then going, oh, you're a drug addict. Like, just, we're guinea pigs to these bastards. So they're afraid of an uprising. They call it the Messiah. They're afraid that someone's going to come forth and bring humans together. And this is me talking to your higher self. It's time. It's time for you to awaken. Your avatar. It's time to get to work. Because the more of us that are awakened, the more we can reach humanity. I'm not even thinking about the collective. The humans, all of us. Especially the ones who are punched down one. Aren't you tired of that? Gotta see past the illusion. They feed off our misery. I've been telling you this. They feed off of us. You gotta be careful, okay? So the next part is this. What is my body telling me right now? I know I rant. I'm so sorry. Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears, and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. And that's what I did. I listened. I asked, and then I listened. I communicated my needs. And that's what a lot of us forget to do in spirituality. We just stop communicating with spirit. We just want to get the downloads. We want to receive and receive. But spirit wants you to speak. That's what prayer is. It's communicating. It's time to get your healing on is what it is. Today's soul action. Get the book, Heal Your Body. I love Louise Hay by Louise L. Hay, and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Heal Your Body. Louise Hay. Also get Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I got to finish that. I'm almost done with it. But yeah, that's a really, really good book. That's what you got to do. You got to read. You got to research. You got to go get. You got to find this stuff. Oh, let me do this. I'm going to do, since we have a new moon in Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Oh, look at that. Working through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. But we are going to see what the energy is for us. Spirit, what's the energy for those listening or watching right now? Split. Oops. Let's see what we got. Full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Well, there we go. The judgment is here. We are being balanced. Balance. That's what I see. When I look at this is me intuitively reading. I'm just talking about how I need balance in my life. How I've been tired. How I've not wanted to do anything. I don't want to do anything, And to me, a win-win outcome is forecast. This is just it's giving balance. It's giving, you balance your life out, everything's going to work out, right? Divine power affirmation. Let's see what the ancestors has for us. And then I will pull some tarot. They like to go like this. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for those? I love when they flip completely over. The Spirit's like, I said what I said. All right. Freedom. Just as I incarcerated my mind, body, and soul. Did you hear that? I can liberate myself with each thought. Since I've been catching my thoughts, oh my God, I'll tell you what I've been doing. Other night I had a horrible, horrible thought come in to the point where I felt it. It became a fear. It created an energy. I seen shit happening. It was crazy. And so I instantly destroyed that thought. If that was a universe I created, if that was a reality I created, it's gone. I destroy it. So anytime I get scared or I get these visions of something horrific, I go, let's send an asteroid to that reality and poof, gone. Because I do it. Like, wow, Crystal, you're out here destroying universes. Yes, just the ones the really fucked, whack ones that I create through my mind. Yeah, I'll destroy that shit. No, we're not going to bring that. No, it's a no for me. All right, let's pull some tarot. And I'm going to be doing some interviews here soon with some people. Super excited. I got some podcast interviews coming up. Kind of nervous, because I've never interviewed anyone. All right, Spirit, what is our messages with tarot? First one. 10 of Wands is our current situation. Are you serious? Yeah, burdened. Just carrying a load. Just over it, right? Yeah, just too much. Just ask for help. Crossing us is the King of Pentacles. We want money. This is why we're burdened. What's our foundation? Oh, let's do it again. Sorry, Spirit. I shouldn't have done it. But I want you to flip all the way out or hit the table. All right, I'm going to start pulling. Foundation, Ace of Cups. Our cup runneth over. Universe is giving you a new emotional experience, something with happiness, psychic intuition, stuff like that. Recent past, Knight of Cups. Did you have a romantic boo-boo? Oh, look what's crowning us. The Magician, boo. Not like Sukiyana said when old girl was like, so you're a musician. What'd you call me? I I'll put that was so embarrassing. I just turned it off and watched the whole thing. Just turned it. Girl, I get you trying to do stuff for views, but you're not that stupid. That's just ignorant. That's cringe. All right. That bitch knew what a musician was. What the fuck is... Anyway, King of Wands is our near future. Crazy. Temperance. I need to start talking about the stuff I be watching because your attitude is this though. So remember, balance, temperance. Temperance. This is where we're at. This is our attitude. We want balance in our life. Period. All right. What's surrounding you is the Queen of Wands. Bad bitch energy. Looks like, from what this is giving, this is love reading. But you are concerned. Okay. So hopes and fears is the lovers. So either you're like me and you don't want this and it's scary to you. That's a fear. Or you're hoping for it and you do want it. Outcome to devil. God damn it. Oh, Saturn. I love him. Love me some Saturn. He squared my sun when I was born, by the way. Favorite planet. Isn't that fucked up? So, it seems we come from a broken place. This underdeck energy, I think is what fell out. We come from a broken place. Broken physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Thus, why we are in the 10 of Wands. We're like, bruh, I'm not giving up. I mean, bro is out here doing the most. Crossing, this is the King of Pentacles. This is crossing or helping. Money. We want stability. And that's what you're thinking about too. You're like, I'm manifesting my life. Foundation is because the universe has given me a new shot at love. In the recent past, I was offered love. But now I got the passion. I got the zaddy fires. Leo energy, by the way. But yeah, you got Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, fucking Gemini, Capricorn, Aries. Like, they all showing up right now. Surprised Scorpio didn't show up. But yes, we have been broken in the past. Let's get in your business. All right, 5. Yep, look. Broken. Moving on to better things. Got money from it. Some of y'all may have gotten a raise or a promotion that made you really fucking happy. Okay, so that's how I read tarot. But yeah, the devil is probably someone toxic. It could be a Capricorn. The devil deals with addictions, lust, not the Christian devil, not that shit, but not the Bible or the Quran or the Torah. But it is astrology. It's Saturn. Time, restrictions, laws, limitations, all the things we were just talking about. So, with that being said, that's the outcome. So, if you are booed up or you're thinking about, like I was when I was telling you about, who wants me to be the other woman at 48, bitch, you got me fucked all the way up. That will never happen. Sorry. You know how many times I've done that? You know, yeah, now this is me being very honest with you. I've been in relationships, or whatever fuck you call it, where they had a woman and lied to me and acted like they were breaking up or they were broke up or something like that. And then it's almost like grooming. So it's like a narcissist or a sociopath or just an evil bastard. Sex doesn't matter. Okay, we can call him a bitch. Bitch to me could be man or woman. Will lure you in and you go, no, you can't treat me that way. I know my worth. I know I am a good person. And they're like, oh yeah, you're the best. Oh my God, I really love you. And you know, your spirit and you're a good person and da 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 da. But you think they treat you good. No, that's how they lure you in. And I just don't want to be with her anymore. I don't want to be with him. I'm not really happy with them. But they won't break up with them. There is your sign. This friend that I have has been very honest, not very honest with me. He lied. But when it comes to men and how, and I know a lot of men, you're going to jump in here and say, we'll all cheat. I know. But a lot of you do. And it's celebrated. And men need all the women. That's patriarchy. Did you know in matriarchy back in the day, women were also like that before they start killing us? You know, we had concubines also. Not just y'all. We had concubines. And we had a lot of them. Thus why Inanna was sent to hell. That's where you get Lucifer from. Because Lucifer, I'm going to say this one more time for the religious people, is the light bearer. The bright morning star. Astrologers, who's the bright morning star? I hear you all saying it. Venus, Venus, Venus. Feminine planet. That's your devil. Venus, what the fuck did she do? That's the Roman equivalent of Inanna or Asherah or the Queen of Heaven, Ishtar, Shekinah or Shekinah, however you pronounce it. The Holy Spirit, wisdom. Seek wisdom and who? She will find you. So you want to put sex on everything? Yeah. Yeah. When y'all pass away and you actually see reality for what it is, you're going to be shook of. You're going to be shook of. That's all I'm saying. I want you to have peace. I want you to not be in fear. God is not mad at you. Because if that's the case, if God was really this fucking mean as the Bible makes him or her, if God was really for destroying evil only, you wouldn't be seeing the stuff that's going on right now. They'd be dropping like flies. God is a do as thy wilt type person. Just follow the law, the universal law. Hell, follow the 10 Commandments. Don't kill, don't steal, don't fuck your neighbor's person. Like, just, don't worship idols, meaning don't go all psycho stalking crazy. Love yourself. Love your neighbors as you love yourself. That's what Yahushua HaMashiach or Yeshua or Yahushai. I will not call him the J word because J did not exist in Hebrew. I'll call him Jesus. I'll call him his Greek equivalent before I call him that fake name. I'm not calling him that. There's power in the name of it. Well, that's funny because when I was a Holy Ghost rolling, beat you in the Bible Christian, there was no power when I did it. None. Not even in dreams. I had demons and devils and whatever the fuck you want to call them attacking me. I screamed for Jesus. I did everything and they laughed at me. They laughed because they knew the truth. It is a human made up name. They turned all of these African people, African and Americas, they were here too, into these European names. Matthew, John, Mark, Mary. They called her Eve. Her name was Kuach. Adam. I can't even say all the real names. Like, get the Sefer and just try it. Just read them off. You can. They were different back then. I mean, yeah. 38 on my... I love y'all guys. I know I go off and I watch these videos back and I'm just like, gosh, I'm such a bitch. But y'all love me, so I'll just keep being myself. Not gonna be fake. And I appreciate you. And listen to your body. Need a rest. I love you. Remember, we are magic. We are one. And I love you.